you guys. So right now I am going to show you the things I have to work with for my dinner table and that little table there that I'm going to be putting together. I know it's on Christmas this weekend, but you know, I'm finally getting it together. It's taken me a while. I was motivated and not. Let me turn this around and then we'll see. Okay, so last night I was using the pliers to take these picks that I had apart because I don't have a lot. So, and I wanted to, you know, spread out. So I just have them here laid out on this part of the counter. And that's the greenery I'm gonna have to work with. I have this candle. I have these chargers from Pottery Barn and these placemats from Hobby Lobby like 2 years ago. I have a leftover wreath, some lights, fairy lights, my dinnerware that I'm gonna set the table, some ribbon, and I think that's it. So we'll see how it turns out. It's not gonna be anything elaborate because it's just us for the holidays, but I still want it to look nice. All right. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna put a little bit of decor right here, nothing really big, because I like things to look nice, but that I can move around, you know? I might put the, what's it called, the desserts here. That way they're not on the counter where the main food's gonna be. So I wanna cover the glass, and whatever I put on there, I wanna make sure that it's easy to take on and off. So I'm just gonna give it a quick wipe down with Windex, you know, because it works. Let's do that. All right, so I wanna tie in the plaid that I have throughout the house. It's not a lot of it. A lot of it is with the ribbon and then the red that I have. I am taking these 2 placemats, which I will be using the rest of them at the dinner table to put like a, kind of like a runner, and we'll see how that goes. And it also covers up the cables here for the lamps. And I'm trying to make it even. All right, so that's done. And now I have, sorry about all the noise, guys. So I have this green glass from, I think it's the 70s. I'm gonna put it here. Ooh, should I do it in the middle? We'll put it here kind of to the side. And I have this little Christmas tree that I got at Target forever ago. And I think I'm gonna put it right here. I put little, what's it called, from the dollar store, these little white rocks, so I could give this some weight and lift it up. That's something that I did before I started filming. And these are the ornaments that I had gotten from Pottery Barn. I got 2 sets, and that's what I've been using to spread out throughout the house and bring continuity to it all. So let me just put a few of them there. Okay, I have one more. I don't know if that'll be too much. How's it looking? It looks good. What do you think? It's okay. So then I have these 2 brass candlesticks that I've had for a while. I kind of collect brass candlesticks and silver candlesticks. Those are my main go-to. And I'm gonna be putting these in them. I got the candles off this lady. She was really nice. And she just gave me a bunch of them. So I'm using the white here, and I have green in my bedroom and the living room. So I have that now. And I do have a plate that's been in the family for a while, since the kids were little. So it's, what is it? It's about 20 years old. And I love it. We used to put cookies for Santa here, but now that, you know, my kids are older and everything, yeah, I'm wiping it down. No one's gonna eat on this, so it's just being wiped down with some Windex. because I got it out of my Christmas boxes. I'm going to put this right here. How's that looking? It's a lot of green. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be different in my head. So let's bring out the candlestick, maybe here, and then put it right there. I don't know. Make this more to a little angled, and that right there. Okay, I like that better. I think that's how I'm gonna leave it, so that way when we set up the dessert, I can just move this, which is all in one piece, and slide the candlestick aside, so that way I'll be able to light it without it, you know, falling down or doing anything. All right, and we're gonna go and do the table setting in a little bit. All right, so now I'm just gonna quickly spray the dinner table off with the Miss Myers ball. I'm almost out, you guys. So that's gonna be, you know, interesting. We'll see what comes up. So I like to start with a clean surface, and it's not like it was dirty, but you know, I'm about to put stuff on it. It smells good. And like I said, I don't have a lot to do. It's mostly just setting the table, but I don't know. I want to put something in the middle. I don't know what I'm gonna do quite yet. And if you can hear anything, we got a dog and a cat, so that's them. All right, I'm using these again, like the ones that I put on that table. And I'm just gonna put it for the 4 of us that are gonna be here. Well, it's only 3, but you know, tables don't come in 3. So there's that right there. And I have short arms, you know, I'm only 5 foot. And then we're putting the chargers. These were gifted to me. They're from Pottery Barn and I love them. Gonna put them there. One on each one. Oh, Neems, what are you doing? My cat Neems, she's losing her mind right now. All right, so that's done. That's like the base. I have this big circle tray right here. It's like a redone tray, but you're not gonna see the words. I don't know if I should put it there. And then I have this wreath. I'm thinking I could put it there. I don't want to just leave it like that though. This is one of the picks I took apart. It's the eucalyptus, but it's not that sage green one. It's more of a deeper color, which I like. Because, I mean, the sage one's cute and all for Easter, but I prefer this one just for year-round. So let's see if we can work with it. I don't know how many picks I have. I don't have much. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the nippers and I'll cut this. All right, so here's the nippers, and this looks like it might be too big for it. So I'm just gonna cut some of these and stick them. So I have different, so it looks different, you know, so it's not, because it's one of those $3 wreaths that I got from Hobby Lobby on sale. So, I mean, for the price and for it to be like a filler, it's great. But, you know, it's gonna be up close here. So I want to make it have more depth and texture instead of just the little pine things. And I don't know if you guys, you know, if anybody watches me for, I don't even know what reason, because I just want to do YouTube and put things that I like. Like, I love decorating my house with mostly the things that I have, because we are, like I've said, a military family, so budget, it can be a thing. So most of the things, if it's especially, I call them fancy stores, it are things that I've been saving up for, and I just buy it. You know, just because your budget isn't that big right now doesn't mean you can't save up and get what you want. All right, that's looking kind of good. This one looks too much. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's looking good, and it's not even using all that stuff right there. There we go. And this you can reuse for another holiday, which I think I'm gonna do for Easter. I've decided I don't have a bunch of different holiday decor. I do have, like, I like to decorate my hutch. I have a few things for that, but not enough for Easter. So I'm just gonna do my tier tray and set a table, and that's kind of it. But it's fun, and I enjoy it. Okay, so let's stick some of these there. A little bit this way, I don't want. And just, if you're doing this, keep the long stem so then you can reattach them. And if you need to use it for a wreath or anything, something where you need it to be longer, you still have that option, and you didn't, you know, mess up your stem. That's looking pretty good. Okay, now I have these springs. They were all from different ones that I just put together. Let's see. One there. Oh, this one. Let me separate it and put it right here. Come on. There we go. Here's another one. This one is like the first one that I put down. I only have 2 of them. So, spreading the love here. Spread out. Okay. And I have one more. This one has a little pine cone, but I don't have pine cones going around, so I'm just gonna separate it again and stick it over here and make sure some of it is up so you can see the different textures going on. Ooh. Should I put pine cones? I have 3, so I guess I could spread it out. And I have some berries. I'm gonna add some of that. Let me separate it some more. I'm making a mess here, you guys. And this one. Where are we gonna put it? Maybe here. There we go. And now I have the pine cones. The stem is a little bit large. I'm gonna see if I can cut it. There we go. Maybe here. Let's bend it some. Oh my goodness, I don't know what we used to do without all these posable florals that we have now. I mean, I guess that's why we have flower frogs and all of that. Oh, you guys, there we go. All right, so I'm spreading it into 3. Okay, and then one on the other side. This one's long and not too long, so you should be able to just go right in. There we go. Now let me move this to the side and pick up some of these things, put them there. And I have some berries, like I said. Oh, you guys, I had a berry garland right here. Ooh, could I put it on there? Hold on. Let's untangle this sucker. See what happens when things are just coiled up and you're all focused on, let's get it done. You forget about the things you have. And I even set it out too, so should I put it there? Do you think it's too much? Let's see. My son's here, so I'm gonna ask him what he thinks. He's like watching me. He helped me push the button, you know, from over here. What do you think about that, Minnie? Something like that. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move it around, but what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right, he says yes. So now, after I had placed all these things, I need to try to incorporate this garland. And that was the way to go right now. I mean, there's not a whole lot of things left in stores if you're looking for anything. And don't ever think you don't have enough of like a pick or anything, because if you have a garland, you can chop that sucker up and use it as is, or you can, you know, just wrap it around something and make sure you intertwine it so it looks, you know, not like you just threw a freaking garland on there. Neems, get away from the plant, please. All right, so my cat has been really good so far with the Christmas tree. She hasn't done anything except try to drink the water. It's not like I have her sticking out of the tree, you know, taking a cute little picture, which I'd be like, oh my God, you're bringing everything. But she's done really good, and I'm proud of her. What she does like to do is walk around the plants, and she'll paw at them a little bit, but she's never done anything where I'm hesitant about leaving the plants out there or having to move them. I just dropped something, so it is what it is. All right, so now it looks like, I like it. It looks like wild, but yet contained. So like my brain, contained chaos. In the middle, I think I'm just gonna put this red candle to tie in the red on this side. And I know we have red on the plaid, but it's also the green. And I think that should be it for the centerpiece. I like it. Let me move everything off of here. My cat's already playing with that pick that I dropped, of course. And let me go get the place in. All right, so, ooh, there's Neems. She's here joining us again. I'm gonna be using these plates. I got them 3 years ago, something like that, at Williams-Sonoma when they first came out, so maybe it was longer. It's the B collection. I'm gonna be setting them here. I like to use them on holidays and birthdays, otherwise, and you know, what I consider special occasions. And normally we just have white plates that we use for dinner. And I also have the little plates that go on top. What are they? Salad plates? Yes. They also have the one that has, sorry, Neems is going crazy. They have the one that has the actual bee on it. I have those as well, but I only put those after in the spring, you know, the whole bumblebee thing. And I'm only setting the plates along with this little table scape because I want to be able to grab it and just serve. I don't want to have the utensils here, have my cat come up and knock them down or anything like that. I want it to look, you know, cute but practical. I made these, I think I showed them online or on my Instagram, I don't know. But they're little bows. Let me come up here and show you. They look like this. And yeah, you know, it's my first try at making them. So I like it. These napkin rings are really cute and versatile. So I use them all year round. But I do have some blue and white ones that I use for the springtime as well, like during Easter and those type of things, because I just like it. That's kind of the whole theme around my house and what I decorate with. It's not so much what other people are doing, but what I like in my home. You know, I'll grab something maybe inspired by what somebody else did, and if it works in my house, you know, that's fine. But if it doesn't, I'll change it up or just not get that and use what I have, because that's the whole point of decorating. It's not going out and buying new things every time. Is looking at what you have, your little stash. Well, I have a little stash. It's about 2 shelves in the garage, and that's where I put all the things away. And my China hutch holds my extra dishes and everything, and I can just pull them out as seasons go by. But if I have something that's like really large coming into the house, I'll look at what I have and see what I can get rid of. Otherwise, it'd be like a huge hot mess, and we're not trying to be a hoarder here. All right, off camera, I did put fairy lights on this. Yeah, you can see them. And I did it off camera because, you guys, it drives me crazy. They're the little copper wire ones, you know, the really little ones. And just winding it around, you'd think because it's flexible, it would stay better, but it didn't. It was just all over the place. My cat was trying to get it. It was just something. So I did that off camera. But yeah, this is it. This is my tablescape and my table setting for Christmas Eve. Very simple, but yet, you know, my definition of elegant. You know, it's something that I like. All right, you guys, I hope to see you later, and please subscribe. Bye. This is a closer look of the table setting. Hold on. Okay, whatever. And that's what the centerpiece looks like. It was one of those plain wreaths, like I said, you know, for $3, and we just added some pics. And that's the other table that we put together. All right, you guys, thank you for joining.